Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in the Hydration with Heart segment brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. Today, we're in for a special conversation with a remarkable mother-son duo who've made waves in their respective industries. Pilar Scratch is a celebrity stylist, media personality, and author who's made an incredible impact in the fashion industry. She's known for her transformative work with high-profile clients. Her influence stretches far beyond style. She's an innovator who continues to inspire with her unique approach, especially to fashion. Joining her is her son, River Mason Eromosele. He's a young actor recognized globally for his immense talent, including his induction into the Global Child Prodigy Association. He's been featured in major outlets like Forbes and the New York Times, proving that age is no barrier to success. Together, they've made history as the first mother-son duo to receive the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Oh my goodness, we are in the presence of some important people. We're going to discuss their journey in fashion, especially Pilar's, and entertainment, their close family bond, and the importance of mental health awareness. Let's get into the remarkable story. Welcoming now to the show is River and Mama Pilar. Welcome, superstars.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi, River.
Hi.
So excited to have you on, the beautiful Pilar. Okay, so first, before we even get into anything, Pilar, your career in fashion and media is widely known, but you also hold a PhD in business administration.
Yep.
And according to Harvard Business Review, professionals who pursue advanced education while balancing successful careers often do so to deepen their specific expertise and influence in their field. So I love that you pursued this. More importantly, only about 2% of the population holds a PhD, making your achievement particularly impressive. So what inspired you to pursue this advanced degree, and how has it shaped your approach to your career and the way you influence others?
River inspired me to continue everything. I had him so young, right? So I just wanted to show him that the sky is the limit, and whatever he sets his mind to, he can accomplish. So even when it seems impossible, or you have that restriction, you're a woman, you're too young, there's no limit to success. You can do anything. If you can think it in your mind, you can achieve it. So he has been my biggest inspiration and my ride or die. It's my little buddy. So he's been my purpose for so long.
And how has the PhD influenced your professional life?
Well, so I obtained it in 2023. Then I got really sick. I was in a hospital. I almost passed away from pulmonary embolisms and pseudomonas adenomas. So I really haven't used it yet. I'm just literally recovering. I had to relearn how to walk. Yeah. So now
you had to learn how to walk again?
Yeah, it was really bad. I had to have a womb vac. It was a big thing. So it was really public online. So that's what I kind of been battling with for the past year and a half. So I haven't really used it yet, but I do plan on it now that I feel I'm starting to get normalcy back to my life again.
You got this, girl.
Thank you.
River, your talent has taken you far, very far at such a young age. What has been the most rewarding part of your journey as a young actor, and how do you handle the pressures that come with being in the spotlight?
The most rewarding part of what I do, honestly, is just seeing myself on big screens, and I could just have all those bragging rights and oh my goodness, it's me on the big screen. I just like seeing myself. And there's really no stress because I just have the people around me that just help me, every day, my mom, my uncle, my cats. Yeah, I love my cats. And some of my best friends at school.
What are your cats' names?
Blue and Taco.
I knew they were going to have some cool names. Now, the fashion industry has been about more than just clothing. It's always been about self-expression, at least I think so. When you look at the studies, especially one in particular, Journal of Fashion Marketing found that 85% of people feel more confident when they're happy with their personal style. Now, you've built this incredible career helping people express themselves through fashion. How do you think that fashion empowers individuals, especially in difficult times?
Like you said, I believe confidence is key. So fashion definitely inspires people by making them feel empowered. When you feel good about yourself, you're your best self, right? When you like your outfit, your makeup, your hair, you're super confident. So it's definitely empowering. Opposed to when I'm wearing athleisure wear, running to the grocery store versus when I dress up to go to a red carpet, I feel more empowered. I feel, just uniquely me, and clothes really can define you and can enhance you.
Yeah, I can relate. And River is dressed to the T's. He looks very GQ today. And
baby.
young actors who have strong family support, like the two of you, are more likely to succeed in the entertainment industry. The bond between the two of you really exemplifies that. I
Thank
saw it
you.
from the moment you walked in. So, River, you've been by your mom's side through all of her achievements while making strides in your own career. How has your mom influenced your journey, and what's the best advice she's given you?
Honestly, my mom is like the number one reason why I do what I do, because like as she said, she started doing it because of me, but I'm doing it because of her. The best advice that she's given me is just like, I don't remember the quote, but I remember in my head. I just don't remember the words.
Weakness is purely choice. You can never fail if you never give up.
Yep.
Yep. That's the quote. It's a mantra.
Mom comes in for the save.
Absolutely.
You guys are like a ping pong.
Yeah, I
set.
must say,
love
River
it.
is the one who saved my life. If I wouldn't have, he got me to the car.
Tell
called
me
the Uber.
Tell me about this incident.
Well, I was having chest pains. It was really bad, and River kind of yelled at me, guys. He just said, "If this was me, we would have been at the hospital." He literally carried me down the stairs, called the Uber, got me in the Uber, and the doctor said if I wouldn't have came in, the pulmonary embolisms would have went to my heart, and I wouldn't have been here.
And how long ago was this?
This was a year ago.
Wow.
he
And
saved
it's
me.
important to note that River's 13
He
now,
is.
so he was
He
12,
was 12.
then.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
He saved my life, so I'm appreciative and grateful.
Yeah, no, there's definitely an angel by both of your
Yeah.
sides.
Absolutely.
So influencers like yourself, Pilar, you're all over social media. You're shaping trends. You're changing the industry. And when you look at the stats, the stats are the stats. Vogue Business specifically said that influencers are now driving more than 30 to 40% of online sales, whether it's in fashion or showing how powerful the reach can be. So with your significant presence in both the fashion and media industry, how do you use your platform to influence positive change? And what do you hope your legacy will be?
I want to be someone that's kind and, well, I feel as though I am kind and giving, and to create a platform where entrepreneurs can merge and make their dreams come true. When I started my magazine, Fashion GXC magazine, we gave back to a lot of entrepreneurs. They would come on set and they would work with their favorite celebrities, and it would be a blog spot page, and then we would have a major news outlet come and cover. So it would give them the opportunity to network without having the cost of a publicist with a monthly retainer of like $3,000 to $7,000 a month where they can't afford it. So we commenced that in 2015, and we're going to start it back up now that I'm healthy, coming up this year. So that I want to be known as someone that gives back and gives people opportunities and makes a positive change, and just isn't, this industry could be very shallow. So I want to make sure everyone feels like a safe place in the industry to come.
Well, you're definitely a bright light,
Thank
and
you.
you've been given a second lease on life.
Yes.
And River assisted in that.
My
And
baby.
Yes. So River, you've always been featured in major media outlets, just like Mom, recognized as one of the top young talents, emerging, if you will. New York Times specifically wrote, child actors like River are becoming the face of a new era in Hollywood. So what's next for you? Do you have any upcoming projects you're particularly excited about, and how do you see your career evolving?
I just dropped my new book named The Unstoppable River Mason Eromosele.
You're big time. Oh my goodness. You dropped a book. He walks in here and he's like, I dropped a book. Like 13 author. Okay. So your book's available. And what about career-wise? What's the highlight of your career so far?
Evil Lives Here. I think the John Legend music video counts.
Yep, that definitely counts.
Yeah.
Have yourself a Merry Christmas video.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in times of difficulty, fashion, entertainment, all of this serves as an outlet for emotional expression, right?
Right.
Studies have shown that creative industries like fashion often provide that safe space for healing and reflection, to which you alluded to earlier. So you've faced some personal challenges in the last year, and you've shown extreme strength and resilience. So how do you balance your professional life with the emotional challenges of personal issues, and what advice would you give to others in similar situations?
That was such a beautiful question. I learned you have to disconnect in order to reconnect. I've learned to take personal days where I just put my phone in D&D and just force myself not to answer anything, because when you're consumed in this industry, it can literally take over your life and it gets very overwhelming. So just for your mental health, find things that make you happy. I wouldn't care if it's learning how to tie your shoe or going for a walk or, going skydiving. Whatever makes you happy, you have to live in that, because that's what, when you disconnect, you have to find you and the purpose of you. Without it, I find. And if you get too engulfed in this industry, it could literally consume you, because it can be a dark cloud. So you just kind of have to find a happy place.
That's great advice. River, how do you stay grounded and balanced with such a fast-paced career? I mean, what keeps you centered?
Honestly, the things that keep me centered is like whenever I'm feeling stressed, like whenever I'm like really like stressed out, I'll just go to like my mom, my uncle, my grandma, people like that, and they'll always help me like get through it whenever I have a problem.
Now, mental health is something that touches all of us in some way. And in the U.S., 1 in 5 adults experiences mental illness each year. That's according to the National Institute of Mental Health. Family members really often play a crucial role in offering support and guidance. River, you just mentioned that. You go to whoever you can in your support system. And communication is key in talking about your emotions. So, Pilar, you recently shared a deeply personal message about your twin sister, Madison, who's currently struggling with her mental health. How has this situation impacted you and your family, and what message do you have for others who are dealing with loved ones facing similar challenges?
The post actually went viral, and we actually got a lot of leads on where she was. I've been in and out of the hospital for a year, as I stated. So no one knew what was transpiring with my sister. She did come and see me in a hospital, and that was the last time I actually saw my sister, was June of last year.
In what city?
Newark, New Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, so they did find she's in California. They pinged her cell phone. And Detective Franco has been working on her case. It's been really, I want to say overwhelming, just because my sister is a public figure as well. So seeing the tweets and seeing the manic episodes transpire so publicly on a platform where everyone is hitting me up like, Pilar, what's going on? And, I didn't know what was going on. It's just best advice I could give on mental health is when you see the red flags, try to get them help sooner. Even if you think that's just their art. And, we all have some eccentricity to us, right? So get them help sooner and try to be an advocate. Where I went wrong is I was a hothead and I didn't know the signs were there. And I would just assume my sister was, making something up, and it kind of triggered her. So even if she is listening to this, she gets this, I really just hope and praise and knows that we love her so much. We're advocating for her, and I'm not going to give up on her no matter what. It's my twin, and it breaks my heart even to see the things play out how they've done it. But if Madison is listening, I love you. You are loved, and we are not going to stop until we get you the help that you definitely need. And yeah.
Big shout out to Madison. Maddie, come home.
Yes.
I thank you both for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
Is there anything you want to share with the world?
Be kind, love when you can, love hard, and give your mom morning hugs every morning.
There you go.
You don't have to, but.
So, Pilar, one last question.
Okay.
Under 30 seconds. If you could give advice to your younger self, what would it be?
Don't stop. You're going to make it through this.
There you go. All right. To all our listeners, remember that while success can be glamorous, it's the personal stories and connections behind the scenes that make the journey worthwhile. Now, right next to you, you're going to find a Once Upon a Coconut can. I want you guys to shake that up and try it for me and tell me if you like the coconut watermelon flavor. All right. I'm gonna trust River on this one because this is probably my favorite hydration.
Is it gonna,
no, it's not going to. Just shake it up.
Okay, here we go. I was looking at this like it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm going to keep you guys hydrated.
Oh, this is good.
Straight up coconut water, no sugar added. That's the watermelon flavor.
No sugar?
No sugar.
I like this.
Yeah.
Guys.
Once Upon a Coconut.
It tastes like so much sugar, but
there's none. Yeah, no. I'm surprised. This is really good.
It's really good.
90 calories, guys.
Yeah, and it's 100% electrolyte replacement. It's nature's Gatorade. More importantly, you should try the chocolate one. The chocolate one has just a tad of sugar added, but it's all natural, and it tastes like chocolate milk. It's completely vegan. Big shout out to Once Upon a Coconut. Thank you both so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you in studio.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Stay hydrated, stay inspired, and stay tuned for more from Hydration with Heart, brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. You can definitely follow Pilar on the gram at Pilar Scratch, and definitely check out the amazing River Mason at River Mason _. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut.
Discover the refreshing taste of 100% pure coconut water that actually tastes great. Naturally sweet with no artificial flavors or added sugar. It's packed with electrolytes to keep you hydrated throughout your day. And with 10% of profits going to charity, every sip makes a difference. Pure taste, pure goodness. Experience nature's Gatorade. Visit Once Upon a Coconut or naturesgatorade.com.